Good afternoon, people. Welcome to this video that comes from the channel Blue Roy Movies, hosted by Roy. And I watched and I thought, that's a good idea. I think I'll play along with that. And it is top 10 films from the brothers Scott, Ridley and Tony. Two filmmakers make different kinds of films. So I thought, yeah, I'll do that. And I have 10. Am I surprised at what I've got? I really don't know. I don't know what I was expecting out of my list, but we'll go with it. Number 10 from Ridley Scott is Black Hawk Down. A very intense film at times. War in Somalia, Black Hawk gets shot down and they've got to try and survive. It is, when the action comes, it is very intense, as I said, and very lively. Number 9, also by Ridley, The Martian. I'm not sure if I went to the cinema to see this. Something tells me I did, but it's too far back for me to remember now. But yeah, very fun film. I like stuff about Mars. I like stuff about space. Matt Damon is a likable character, likable guy, and yeah, it was a entertaining watch. Then from Tony Scott, Deja Vu with Denzel. Now I know this isn't the greatest film in the world, but I've always had a soft spot for this. It's kind of a time travel type film, goes back in time. I've always liked it, and I watched it, I think, earlier this year, and I still do enjoy it. Number 7, also from Tony, Man on Fire. Denzel's a bodyguard for this little kid. Troubled guy, but he doesn't really fulfill his duties. The girl gets taken. I don't remember if she gets killed or not. But then he goes on the warpath and goes on revenge, and that's when it goes up a notch. I always think of it as a slow film. I don't know if it is because I haven't seen it for a while, but when I'm not watching it, I always think of it as slow until it isn't. Number 6, again from Tony, Top Gun. Now, I wouldn't have put this anywhere near a top 10 list had I not have watched it last week or the week before, because I always thought Top Gun, I like the music, I like the, the 80s and aeroplanes going around is not my thing. But I watched it, it must have caught me in the right mood because I had a blast with it and I really enjoyed it. So I'm putting that at number 6. Number 5, Ridley Scott, Blade Runner. I'll talk about Blade Runner many times, no need to talk about it again. I love the world and the sound of the world, probably more than the story being told, but it's got to be up there. Number 4, from Ridley, Alien. Number 3, from Ridley, Gladiator. I watched Gladiator 2 last month or so, and it was fine, but the first Gladiator is a fantastic film. Sword and sandals kind of stuff, Rome, I love that kind of stuff. Number 2, from Tony, Enemy of the State. Will Smith, wrong place at the wrong time. People are hunting him. He doesn't know why. Life goes to shit. Goes to, what's his name? Goes to Gene Hackman for help. Some people say it's the Gene Hackman, it's the character from The Conversation, whatever, but a very exciting film. And number 1 is Beverly Hills Cop 2. Until I looked, I didn't even remember Tony Scott directed Beverly Hills Cop 2. And I thought a lot of people loved this, but looking at reviews and stuff, and it wasn't as well received as the first one. I don't know, I've always loved Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. You know, Eddie Murphy's great. I think this one's got a bit more action in it. But I've always loved the first 2 Beverly Hills Cop. God damn, that's a big bitch. So yeah, they're my favourite top 10 films from Ridley and Tony Scott. Tony Scott passed away a few years ago now. But anyway, 2 solid filmmakers. At least Ridley Scott was a solid filmmaker. And that's it. Comments are welcome.